word of advice. When you give people your advice, please do not feel. Listen, you see, when somebody asks you for your advice and you give it to them, and if they don't take your advice, please don't feel offended, okay? Or don't feel any type of way about it. Because usually, when people ask you for your advice, they already have made up in their minds what they're gonna do. But they ask for advice just to see if what they are deciding is popular with others, or is the popular opinion with others, or if not, you understand. But most of the time, people who ask for advice, they have already made up their mind about what they want to do. All right. If somebody come to you with an issue, with a problem, with a challenge, with a decision that they want to make, don't hesitate to give your advice, to make your suggestions, to give your recommendations. But don't compel anybody to take your advice or your suggestions or your recommendations. Okay. Everybody have a mind of their own, and people are gonna make their own decisions anyway. I know I would. So, why would I expect any different from anybody else? So, whenever you give advice or suggestions or you make recommendations, if somebody does not take your advice or your expert opinion, or your what you think is best for them, don't get offended, don't feel any kind of way about it, because usually people already have made up their mind about what they want to do anyhow. um, if you know a friend or a family member, somebody really close to you who is in a difficult situation, um, again, you can make your suggestions and your recommendations, but you can't compel the person to get out of the situation. A person is not going to get out of a situation until they have realized that it's not beneficial to them, and until they can see and really understand that it is not beneficial to them, and they need to get out in order to prosper, in order to excel, and in order to move forward in their lives. You can't decide that for anybody. Each individual have to decide at which point they have had enough with a certain situation or circumstance, and they are going to get out. Never, and I'm telling you, never advise anyone to leave their spouse, whether it's their married spouse or they've been together for a number of years or they're just starting out. No matter the duration of the relationship, do never advise anybody to get out of their relationship, because when push come to shove, and if they see that their ex is doing better or whatever, they're gonna blame you and said, you are the one who told me to leave my man, or you are the one who told me to break up with my woman, and look, they're doing well in life and we could have been together. You understand? Trust me, people are like that. Never advise anybody to get out of their relationship, no matter what is going on, because if it was already bad, if it was a bad situation, it was already a bad situation before your advice was solicited, right? And if they didn't think that they should get out of it and it was already bad, who are you? Yes, you might be concerned about a friend or a family member who are in a dangerous situation, but if it's not dangerous enough for them to get out of it, they're not gonna come out of it until they see that it's not gonna work for them. Everybody have to make up their minds for themselves. Everybody have to reach that point where they know they can't take anymore, they've had enough, and then they have to relieve themselves of the situation. You can't make up anybody's minds for them. They have to make up their mind for themselves. Okay, and if somebody confide in you with personal information, please keep it private. If somebody confide in you with personal information, please keep it private. One last time. If somebody trusts you with their private information, keep it to yourself, okay? Don't go and spread people's business. That is not nice. And then that would make you look untrustworthy if you go and spread people in business. and make you look like you cannot be trusted. I mean, if you want to be seen like that, well, go ahead. But if somebody really trusts you with their personal information, keep it private, please. No matter what's going on, keep it private unless they're gonna cause harm to themselves or they're gonna cause harm to somebody else. Then you have to report it to um, the legal authorities to take care of it. Okay? Have a blessed day. Continue to do something positive to uplift your community and somebody in your community. Always carry yourself with honor and respect and good decorum, okay? And take care of yourselves and your families. Love you all. Mwah.